Dear students of Magura Online School, College and Madrasa. How are you everybody? I think you all are well. Yes, Allah has kept me well. Today again I am with you and I am going to take a class English second paper class 8. So everybody get ready. So let's start. Welcome to my class, dear students. This class is very much important in for class 8. Not only for class 8, but also for class 9, 10, and also 11, 12. Okay. So let's start. I am Abdul Razzaq, head teacher, Dhanahara Poshimpada Secondary Girls School. Before going to start my class, let's enjoy a video clip. Dear students, enjoy
Hello viewers, watch the video about ethics. Okay. Okay. Okay.
okay, dear students, in this video, you clearly understand that with some root words, that means with this root word, we use some affix. The video is also about affix. So, to more clear, please observe. You see a picture, joy, and also a word. Then at the left side, you see with the root word, n is added. So, this is an affix. At the right hand, you see joyful. With the root word joyful is added. So, full is also an affix at the end. So, affix means add something, to add something. Okay. Now, observe, think and say. Dear students, this is very much important. You see an apple, this is divided. Now, you see this apple is undivided. So, with the root word, we use here an affix. You see here blinking with root word an is added. So could you tell me what is the name of the affix an is? Write your prefix. Okay. In this picture you see hand. With the root word full is added. Full is blinking, you see. So could you tell me what is the name of the affix full? Right, suffix. So could you tell me What we are going to learn today? Write your suffixes and prefixes. Class 8, Unit 10, Lesson 1. Okay. If you take part in this class, you will be able to define what is prefix and what is suffix. Explain the characteristic of prefix and suffix. And you can use prefix and suffix in your real life. Mind it, dear students. Prefix and suffix are very much important because if you don't learn prefix and suffix clearly, then you cannot express your feelings with others to others clearly. So be conscious about prefixes and suffixes. Now follow the words below. You see a picture of hand. This is a root word. With this root word, we add something. You see a picture of underhand. So with the root word, under is added at the beginning. So this is called prefix. Under is a group of letters. Okay. Next picture, you see uphand. So with the root word hand, up is added. This is also an affix. Up is also an affix, and this is called prefix because up is added at the beginning. Now you see a picture handful. So with the root word hand, full is added, a group of letters. This is called affix. As it is added at the end, so this is called suffix. Another picture, handball. So with the root word hand, ball is added, a group of letters called affix. So as it is added at the end, so it is prefix. I think you all clear. To define it, what is suffix and what is prefix, you can clearly say that a group of letters that is added at the end is called prefix. If it is added at the end, it is called suffix. If it is added in the beginning, it is called prefix. If it is added in the end, it is called suffix. It is clear to you, I think. Now, root word man. You see a picture of man. Now, a man meaning any man, and part of speech is noun. It is very much clear. New word. What is the new word we see? Human. So, human is a new word meaning ethic, and part of speech is an adjective. Similarly, at the right hand you see another new word, that is humanity. You can also see picture of Mother Teresa. So humanity meaning mankind, and part of speech is noun. So there is a characteristic of prefix and suffix. Now we will see the characteristics of prefix and suffix. First, prefix. Its position at the beginning and changes into new word. Then changes meaning. Also changes part of speech. Similarly, In suffix, position is a group of letters that takes position in at the beginning, at the end, and change into new word. Similarly, like prefix, it changes meaning and also changes part of speech. So I think it is clear to you. Okay, dear students, individual work for you. Please open your exercise book and note it down. Hurry up, please. Here are 4 questions. I think you can easily do the answer. Okay? I think you have done well. Right. Okay? Observe some prefix. You see a picture, balance. Next picture, imbalance. So, image added at the beginning. So, imbalance is prefix. Similarly, you see a picture, just and unjust. With the root word just, we use an. So, an is a group of letters called affix, but total it is called prefix. Most common prefixes in your textbook, Unit 10, Lesson 1, you can clearly see this chart. First one, in, means increasing. Example, enrich, encourage, something like that. Then un, means not. Maybe unhappy, unjust, like that. Then re, means again. It is very much clear. Rewrite, re-register, recall, something like that. Then in, im, ir, something like that, okay? So, their meaning is not or opposite, okay? So, example may be incorrect, impossible, something like that, okay? Irregular. Then this, it is opposite. Meaning is opposite, dislike, discomfort, something like that, okay? Now, non, it is also meaning is, its meaning is not, okay? So, you see here some example, non-smoker, non-stop, something like that. Then you see over. That means over, extra, something like that. Overtime, overtake, maybe the example. In this slide, last one is ill, that means opposites. Then illiterate, such as illiterate. Illegal, something like that. Okay? We'll go next slide. Most common prefixes. This chart also in your textbook. Okay? Here is under first. That means little or small. The undersize, please. You see the example. Then co, that means together. Co-author, cooperate, something like that. Then male, it is also meaning is opposite. Malpractice, malnutrition, something like that. Then D, it also means opposite. Deforest, deform, this may be the example. Fourth, maybe front, maybe before their meaning. So, forehead, forecast, something like that. Miss, that means wrong. Misunderstood, mistake, something like that. Then sub, that means under, substation. submarine, something like that. Anti, that means against. Anti-nuclear, anti-attack, something like that. Okay. Now, pair work for you. Here, five common words, root words, and you have to use prefix before it. Okay, so get ready, please note it down and note the answer down on your exercise book. Okay, I think you have done well. Many of you have done well, I see. Can I check? Yes. Common. You have written uncommon, right? Call. You have written recall. Fine. Like. Fine. Dislike or unlike, something like that. Take. You have written mistake. Fine. Forest. Deforest. Right. All the five words you have done well. Now, observe some suffixes. This is very much important, dear students. You see a picture of farmland. Here is written farm. Now we will add er at the end. You see a picture of farmer, so it is farmer. This is suffix. It is very much clear. Another picture, petticoat. Some men who are sacrificed their lives, so they are patriot. In this word, at the end, we use IC. This is suffix. Most common suffixes. These are each also in your textbooks, first on ES or S. So, this means plural number. Books goes maybe example. ED, past participle, or perfect participle, maybe helped, maybe answer. ING, maybe present participle, maybe gerund. And example is running. LY, commonly we use at the end of the adjective LY, then it is turned into adverb. So, you see here, slowly, friendly, something like that. ER. Generally, we use at the end of the verb ER to make it noun, such as player, writer. On the other hand, we use ER to compare adjective. That means comparison of adjective. In comparative degree, ER is generally added. Suppose bigger, taller, something like that. Okay. I see. Generally, having qualities, suppose heroic, patriotic, something like that. Able. That means able. Okay. Unable, maybe something like that. Then ness, generally to make noun we use ness, such as happiness, kindness, something like that. Whole, generally to make adjective we use generally whole at the end of the word. Powerful, handful, something like that. Meant, generally to make noun we use meant at the end of the word. Suppose payment, agreement, something like that. Okay, I think you understand clearly. Group work for you. Here is a group work. 10 gap fillings. You have to correct using prefix and suffix. Note it down, please. Hurry up. Okay, I think you have done well. Now I want to evaluate you whether you can understand or learn clearly my topic, my lesson or not. First one. What is the name of the prefix of the word this? Here is four option. You see? So right. You say right. Enrich. Correct. If you make mistake, suppose malrace, then it will say sorry driving. Sorry driving. Okay, fine. Number two. What is the correct form of the word pay? You have to use suffix. In with this word, you have to use suffix. Here are four options. Okay, right. You are right. So suffix payment. Correct. Okay. Then number three. What is the correct form of prefix and suffix both of the word joy? So, what is the correct answer? Right. Enjoyment. Okay. We can check. Correct. Number four. What is the correct form of the word opposite? You have to use prefix here. Here are four options. What is the correct form? Yes, right, you are cooperate. Correct. Last one. What is the correct form of both prefix and suffix of the word employee? So, what is the correct answer? Yes, unemployment. Can I check? Correct. Fine, thank you very much. But there is a word that you have to remind that in this sector, if you make mistake, it will say sorry. Sorry, try again. Fine. Okay. So homework for you. I think in next class you will show me the homework. Okay. You have noted down, please. Okay. Thank you very much, dear students. See you next class. Thank you again. Okay.